Good morning, vinyl community. This is Glen Kellaway, your low-end music freak. I am rocking a Grateful Dead hat this morning, listening to Grateful Dead on my stereo in the background. There's a reason for that. I'm going to be uploading a video, probably in an hour, that will explain all. But more importantly, it is time to pick the winner of my contest. Now, just to recap, I started this contest on June 28th, which was the anniversary of the Festival Express Festival, that the train that went across Canada with Janis Joplin and the band and a whole bunch of people, Grateful Dead. I chose Janis Joplin when I started off the contest for that reason, because it was exactly 50 years ago to the day that I had seen her. So I have put everybody's name in a hat. I want to go over the names. Remember, the prize was a $25 gift certificate for Amazon if you're a US resident. If you're a fellow Canadian, $25 for Amazon.ca. There's one gentleman who I love to death, Richard McCook, who's over across the sea. Richard, if you're the lucky winner, we'll figure it out, buddy. Whatever's convenient for you where you shop. I want to start off before I draw a name. I know you're all anxious, but I need to show you guys something, because it ties into the vinyl community for me. I hope you can see this. It's a picture of me on my right and a picture of my cousin, Paul Ryan, on my left. I don't know if that's close. Hold on a second. I'm going to try and... There we go. Okay. So let me tell you something about Paul. First cousin. We grew up around the corner from each other. Pretty much inseparable since birth. And the one thing we both had was an extreme passion for music. As a matter of fact, it's all we ever talked about and did, besides experimenting a little bit in the 60s. So Paul and I shared this passion all our lives. He passed away 4 years ago, 28th of July, from cancer. I miss him so much. He was like part of my body got ripped out of me. I have never had anyone else in my life I could share the same passion with. Paul and I could sit in a room and listen to music 24 hours a day in silence, just listening and then discussing, turning each other on to different artists. When Paul was younger, he quit school and he got a job on a freight boat that goes around the Great Lakes, and he did that all his life. So he would be gone. He would ship out in April, be gone until December, except for when he came home for holidays. So in the old days, before the internet and all that, he'd send a letter and say, hey, did you get any new tunes? This is what I got. He'd stop at all the ports all over the States, Cleveland and Duluth, and then in Canada at Thunder Bay, wherever. So he would always get off the boat when they were docked and hit the local record stores. And immediately I would get a call or a letter saying, hey, I just picked this up, check this guy out. We turned each other on to so many types of music. When he got off the boat in December, which usually between Christmas and New Year's, he'd get off for 3 or 4 months, he'd call me and say, get any new tunes? It was always about music, and we loved each other so much. I so miss him. I had a phone call with Robert Hagerman yesterday from Robert's on my turntable. We chatted on the phone, and I mentioned Paul to him, and that the one thing I found since I joined the vinyl community, and this is the point I'm trying to get at, is I've found 100 Pauls. You guys are all amazing. You share this passion that I have, and I want to thank you all for it. You don't know how much it means to me. You don't know how much it means to me to have you subscribe, to the people that entered my contest. I appreciate it. the people that always respond to my videos. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. So that's enough of me rambling. This is dedicated to my cousin Paul Ryan. Okay, so let's go over the names, and then I'll throw them in the hat as I'm doing that, just so you can see everything's legit. I just pulled them up by random here. Swellheads Network. Now, maybe what I should do while I'm doing that is tell you what bands they picked for the BC Music Festival. Swellheads Network picked REM. REM. Good luck, Swellhead. Okay, next. Balding Boomer. Balding Boomer. Balding Boomer picked the original Beach Boys with Jan and Dean. Host Wolfman Jack. How's that for cool? So I'm going to kind of do a little of a organization of the festival before I pick, and I'll let you know, but I think Wolfman Jack should host the whole festival and announce all the bands. Okay, JG Yokohama. David Bowie. Man, imagine bringing David Bowie back. I hope Mick Ronson's playing guitar. That's all I care about. Okay, who's next? Christian Osario. My friend Christian. I love his comments on my video. Thank you, Christian. Van Halen. The original Van Halen. I hate to tell you this, Christian. You're probably going to hate me, but I'm more of a Sammy Halen guy than a Dave Halen guy. Okay, next. Jamie Cottle. The great Jamie Cottle. Fellow Canadian. Jamie picked Jimi Hendrix. Amazing, amazing. Man, if Jimmy hadn't died, can you imagine? Okay, next. Jack Truman, JT Media. This is my nephew, so if he wins, man, I don't know if I'm going to feel, you think it's, sucks to be you if he wins, it's all up on board. Jack picked the Beatles. Please subscribe to Jack's channel. He's just starting out. He's got like 13 subscribers. Really needs some support. JT Media. Jack picked the Beatles, and he brought Bob Dylan and Ravi Shankar into the mix with him. So, good luck, Jack. Robert's on my turntable. My neighbor, Robert. Robert's an awesome guy. We had a chance to talk yesterday on the phone for the first time. He's just as nice on the phone as he is on his videos. I'm really looking forward to getting to know you better, Robert. Where are you here? Max Webster and Rush. Robert brought the Canadian bands into the mix, which is always great. Next, Elliot Cruz, my friend Elliot. Bluegrass guy just like myself. Elliot Cruz, Bill Monroe with Flat and Scruggs, the original Bluegrass Boys. Oh my God. I'm not missing that one. Okay. Richard McCook from over home. Richard McCook. Richard picked Mark Bolan and T-Rex. Another awesome. Okay. Carson Tucker, our young friend Carson Tucker. Another great channel. Please support Carson. He's a great young man. Carson's Yes, with a double drummer of Bill Bruford and Alan White. Oh, yes. Rachel's gonna, the music man is gonna give you a big hug for that, Carson. Guitar player, Mike, guitar player 07. Mike, you're a great guy. Love your channel. Johnny Cash. Who else would you expect Mike to pick? He's a big Johnny Cash fan. Against the Groove, my buddy KJ. Love KJ's channel. He did a great Grateful Dead thing the other day. If you haven't seen it, watch it. Where is KJ on the list? Sorry, guys. The Gypsy Kings. We're going to have a very eclectic festival. That's a great pick. Something a little out of the norm. My buddy Chris Propvey, musically obsessed. Chris. Black Flag and Swa. We're going to punk it up a bit. Aaron Mutha Alamar, another great guy. Love Aaron. He's always supportive, always comments. He has some great videos on his channel as well. Give Aaron a shot if you're not looking. Alice in Chains. Really cool pick as well. Blues vinyl guy, Chris. My buddy from Calgary. Habs are playing the Penguins tonight, Chris. Go Penguins. Blues vinyl guy. Chris picked Howlin' Wolf. Can you imagine what a blues show that would be? Oh my God, love Howlin' Wolf. Love the Wolf, Chester Burnett. Last but not least, Rachel the Music Man. Rachel is just a wonderful person. I don't know anybody on the whole BC that doesn't love her to death. She's amazing, supportive of everyone, helpful. Oh my God, just a beautiful human being. Rachel, guess what Rachel picked? I'll give you 3 guesses. The Beatles. Yes. So we've had 2 picks for the Beatles. So everybody's name is now in the official hat. This is the hat of the Glen Kellaway YouTube channel. I have a buddy who was in TV through his whole working life, and he told me early on that when I had this hat on for the first couple of videos, it was my intention to kind of put on different hats. And he said, no, don't change that hat. That's your golden arches. So this has always been kind of the symbol of my channel. Anyway, all the names are in the hat. Before I pick, the music festival. Here's the way I broke it down. So the host, Wolfman Jack, he's going to come out and introduce every band. Guy's a killer. Saturday, the festival's going to start off with Gypsy Kings. Then we're going to rock it up heavy. Max Webster and Rush. Then Mark Bolan and T-Rex. Then Black Flag and Swa are coming out. Followed by Alice in Chains. That'll take us up to dinner time, and then we're going to blow Saturday evening away. Janis Joplin's going to come out. Then Van Halen. And then Jimi Hendrix. That's Saturday. Imagine buying a ticket for that. Sunday, we'll start off with some blues, Howlin' Wolf. Then, let's do some bluegrass. Bill Monroe with Flatt and Scruggs. Then Johnny Cash. Then REM. The Beach Boys. And then after dinner, we're all going to sit down and go crazy here. David Bowie. Followed by Yes with Alan White and Bill Bruford. And finally, to close the whole event down, the Beatles. I can't imagine a weekend of music. I'd pay thousands of dollars to go see that festival. That'd be bigger than Woodstock. So anyway, thank you all. I'm not going to take your time up any longer. Let's get to the draw. I'm just going to flip all around here and pick a name. I have the name. It is Rachel the Music Ma'am. Congratulations, Rachel. That's awesome. I'll email you. We'll talk. That's great. I want to thank everyone from the bottom of my heart for entering the contest. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Have a great day.